why multitasking is destroying your brain. They told you multitasking makes you productive, but here's the truth. Every time you switch tasks, you are damaging your brain. Sounds dramatic? Stanford University ran a study comparing heavy multitaskers to people who focus on one thing. Guess what they found? Multitaskers performed worse on memory tests, had slower reaction times, and struggled to filter out irrelevant information. In other words, their brains were less efficient. Think about your day. You're replying to messages while watching a video, scrolling social media during work, switching from task to task like a machine. But your brain isn't a machine. Neuroscientists from the University of London discovered that multitasking can actually lower your IQ temporarily by up to 15 points. That's the same drop you'd see after skipping a full night's sleep. Imagine losing an entire night of rest every time you try to juggle too many things. Here's why this happens. Every time you switch tasks, your brain experiences something called attention residue. That means part of your mind is still stuck on the previous task while the rest tries to focus on the new one. The result, you're never fully present. Your productivity drops by as much as 40% according to research from the American Psychological Association. And your stress hormones, they spike every single time you switch. Over time, this constant split attention rewires your brain. You train yourself to crave chaos. You start feeling anxious when you're doing just one thing because your brain thinks boredom is danger. But here's the kicker. Chronic multitaskers actually have smaller gray matter density in the anterior cingulate cortex. That's the part of your brain responsible for emotional control and decision-making. This was proven in a study published in the journal PLOS One. So multitasking isn't just hurting your focus today, it could be reshaping your brain for life. So what's the solution? Single tasking. When you focus on one thing at a time, your brain enters a flow state. That's where your best ideas happen, your stress goes down, and your performance shoots up. One thing done well. That's the real productivity hack. If this made you think, subscribe to Core Thinking Zone. Let's build a smarter mind together.